We previously learned how to create test steps by adding modules. The focus of this lesson is how to populate your test steps with values in order to instruct Tosca to steer the SAP application accordingly. More specifically, you will learn how to use basic values and basic data types for your test step values. So let's begin with a high-level overview. Test steps are organized in the test case in the order we want Tosca to steer the application. Values need to be entered for the test steps to tell Tosca exactly how to do this. In this case, we need to go through the order to cache process in SAP. When I expand the test steps, I can see the test step values. To expand test steps, you can either click on the arrow, right-click on the test step and select Expand All, or use the shortcut Ctrl+. TestStep values represent controls on the screen of SAP. When filling in TestStep values, the column Value, Action Mode, Data Type, and Name are visible. Let's have a look at the different options you can use for adding TestStep values. To instruct Tosca to activate a button or a link, any single character, like X for example, can be entered as the value next to the specific control. The Action Mode column will automatically be set to Input since you have defined an input action. It is also possible to activate a button or link by manually setting the Action Mode to Input while leaving the value blank. However, it is best practice to enter a value so anyone working on the test case can easily see that a value has been used. Aside from entering X in your test step value, you can also use the value click. During automation, using click will display the cursor on screen and simulate a user action to move the mouse to the control. Another test step value you can use is enter. This simulates the keyboard button Enter. If you want Tosca to enter specific text and numbers into any field of an application, you enter them directly as values. For example, as a text box input or for verifying certain values. Let's now move on to data types. In Tosca, there are 5 data types which you can select according to the scope and the nature of the value you entered. String is the default data type for actions, such as alphanumeric text and many other dynamic values. Date should be used when entering static or dynamic calendar dates. Numeric is used when entering arithmetic formulas. Boolean is used to enter binary values, meaning 0 or 1. Password is useful when wanting to use a password in your test step without having it visible in the test case. Sometimes you may have a long list of test step values which haven't been populated. To have a clear view of your work and hide all unused test step values, you can press F9. To see the test step values again, press F9 again. In the upcoming lesson, you will learn more about the different action modes and how to select them.